My fantasy novel, 11 Days on Earth, is about the search for the holy beer. That's right, the holy beer. The holy beer. This part isn't fantasy, as there is a lot of evidence which points to beer being the original holy water. In ancient times, it was one of the duties of priests to brew beer for religious ceremonies. And there's even some who say that it was beer, not wine, that Jesus drank out of the Holy Grail. There's even an ancient Sumerian goddess of beer, and some go so far as to say that it was the discovery of beer which led to mankind becoming farmers instead of nomads. While it's generally assumed beer was discovered when ancient tribes accidentally ate wet, fermenting bread, another school of thought suggests that bread was created in order to more conveniently store and preserve the makings for beer. But who knows? Well, in this story, our protagonist, poor John August, is dead. He's dead and gone to the afterlife, which looks incredibly like residing inside a Salvador Dali painting, complete with scenes like this, and this, and this. One would think that this is a good thing because, after all, it turns out there is indeed an afterlife, right? But not so much for John, because he's a beer lover. It was one of the main passions of his life. But here in the afterlife, he somehow landed in a vast area where souls prefer vodka, not beer. John thinks this sucks, and so he goes in search of a place where he can enjoy even the memory of a good, robust, soul-nourishing beer. And on this journey, he runs into a mysterious goddess who not only puts him on the path to beer, but back to the land of the living, to be alive again, to come back from the dead. His goal? To find the holy beer. But if he fails, it's back to the afterlife with him, and the goddess eats his soul. Not cool. So back in the land of the living, John goes in search of the holy beer, and, in effect, his own personal holy grail. There's a problem, though. He's not supposed to be here. He has, in fact, upset the balance of this world, and that has pissed off one of the two goddesses of the modern age. Luckily for John, it's overjoyed the other goddess. Even more lucky for him, she's taken quite a liking to him. And now he finds himself a pawn in the power struggle between the two, with the god of death and his reapers on the sidelines waiting. It turns out there's more at stake than simply John's soul. If the angry goddess gets her way, all of our eternal souls are in jeopardy. Can John stay alive long enough to find the holy beer? And beyond that, can he save us all from the ultimate oblivion? Find out in 11 Days on Earth. Available now at Amazon.com.